My beloved child, don't scroll. If you don't listen today, it will already be too late, because what you're about to uncover is not just a warning, it's a revelation that was meant to reach you long before this moment. I need you to breathe slowly, keep your eyes fixed on these words, and feel every sentence as if it's being whispered directly into your ear, because tonight, the energy around your house has shifted in a way that even the walls can feel. Someone came to you today with a trembling voice and said, "Your sister is about to get arrested, but my beloved child, I want you to understand that this wasn't a slip of the tongue, this was a leak of fear." It came from someone who saw something they shouldn't have seen, someone who heard something they weren't supposed to hear, and someone who realized that your sister accidentally stepped into a truth that could shatter someone's plan in seconds. Your sister isn't the real target, you are. She is simply the closest door to reach your heart, the easiest place to strike, the one person who, if shaken, can shake you from the inside. And the person behind this rumor knows that. They've been watching her for days, my beloved child, watching her eyes, her phone, her movements, her footsteps, her tone of voice. Every time she enters a room, they observe her with a panic they try to hide. Every time she appears near them, their heartbeat jumps. Every time she looks at something for even a second too long, their entire plan feels like it's falling apart. And tonight, the truth behind their fear will begin to unfold in front of you. Your sister saw something, a message left open, a name said too softly, a conversation that stopped the moment she came close, a look exchanged between two people that didn't feel normal. And ever since she witnessed that one small moment, someone inside your house has felt the ground slipping beneath their feet. They know she didn't understand everything, but they fear she understood enough. That is why this arrest story was created. Not to protect her, but to confuse you. They know you're emotionally sharp. They know you sense things before they happen. They know your mind connects dots even when others miss them. And that is why they chose her, not because she is easy to accuse, but because she is the key to breaking you. My beloved child, the person who warned you today was not trying to help, they were trying to measure your reaction. They wanted to see if you would panic, if you would question, if you would confront, or if you would stay silent. Because your reaction would tell them how much danger they are in. Tonight, your sister will behave differently. She will be quieter than usual, her voice a little softer, her steps a little hesitant. She will glance at her phone several times, not because she is hiding something, but because she feels someone watching her. She will avoid your eyes, not out of guilt, but because she is scared her fear might spill out if she looks at you. She doesn't want to bring worry to your heart, but she knows something is wrong. She knows someone is trying to trap her, but she doesn't know how to tell you. Pay attention to the air inside your home tonight. There will be tension, a heaviness, a silence that stretches too long, a shift that doesn't make sense. You will notice someone in the house acting strangely, pretending to be normal but failing at it. Their voice will crack slightly when they speak. Their hands may shake when they touch something. Their footsteps may sound unsure. They may look at your sister too quickly, or avoid looking at her entirely. Because they are terrified. They know the rumor they created is starting to backfire. They know you heard it. They know you're watching. And they know that one wrong move will expose everything. My beloved child, The reason this truth reached you today is because the person behind this plan is losing control. They didn't want the truth to leak, but their own fear made it slip out through someone else's mouth. They wanted you confused, emotional, distracted. They wanted you to look in the wrong direction while the real danger hides in the shadows of your own home. But you are not blind. You were chosen to hear this message because you have the strength to see through lies that others fall for. Tonight, when your sister sits quietly in her room or walks around the house with heavy eyes, know that she is carrying a secret she didn't ask for. She feels someone's eyes on her. She senses someone's fear. And that fear doesn't belong to her, it belongs to the one who created this trap. Watch carefully, my beloved child, tonight, something will slip. The culprit will break their own mask. Their excuses will sound too rehearsed, their words will contradict each other, their behavior will feel unnatural. They will either become too quiet or too talkative. They will hover around you or stay too far away. But every action will scream the same truth: they are terrified that your sister might expose them. And when you quietly observe without reacting, that pressure will break them from the inside. They will reveal themselves without meaning to. Their eyes will betray them. Their voice will tremble. One small mistake, one gesture, one look, one word, will expose everything. Remember this, my beloved child, your sister was never going to be arrested. That rumor was a weapon, a distraction, a lie created to hide a deeper truth. And tonight, that truth is coming straight toward you. Stay calm. Stay silent. Watch everything. Because by the time this night ends, the person who planned all of this will be the one standing exposed in the middle of their own trap. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what comes next will hold you tighter than anything you've heard so far, and if you miss even a single line, the truth hiding behind this entire nightmare will slip right out of your hands. Tonight, something deeper is unfolding around your sister, something that didn't start today, something that began quietly weeks ago when someone tried to bury a truth they hoped no one would ever uncover. But your sister saw a glimpse of it, and since that moment, the person behind this trap has been waking up with fear every morning and sleeping with anxiety every night. They know the danger isn't that your sister did something, the danger is that she saw something. And beloved child, the way they are moving around your home tonight will tell you everything you need to know. They won't knock loudly. They won't speak too much. They won't sit calmly. Their eyes will flicker toward your sister's room every few minutes as if they're checking whether she is about to reveal their name. They fear her silence more than they fear the truth. Because silence from someone who knows something is more dangerous than a scream. And your sister's silence is tearing them apart inside. My beloved child, listen deeply. Tonight the energy inside your home will feel heavier. The walls might feel closer. You might feel a strange pressure in your chest, like something is off. You might even feel like someone is hiding a secret behind their calm expression. That's not your imagination, that is guilt floating in the air. Someone is trying too hard to act normal. Someone is pretending too much. They will force a smile, they will talk about random things, they will try to be overly helpful, they will stand too close or too far, but nothing about them will feel natural. Because guilt never behaves naturally, guilt always tries too hard. And you will see it. You will feel it. You will sense it in your bones. Your sister might walk by them, and they will freeze for a moment. Their eyes will shift, their breathing will change, their body will react before their mind can control it. That one tiny reaction, that half-second panic, will expose everything. My beloved child, the room she steps into tonight will carry echoes of truth. The person behind this trap will avoid that room, avoid her phone, avoid any corner where they've hidden something. Pay attention to small things: a drawer opened too quickly, a door closed too softly, a phone kept face down when it's usually face up. These are signs, beloved child, signs that someone is hiding evidence, hiding messages, hiding conversations, hiding the truth that your sister stumbled upon. The rumor of her arrest was simply a weapon to push her into a corner, to silence her before she gathers the courage to speak. But here's the twist they never expected: instead of silencing her, their fear made the warning reach you. And once it reached you, the entire game changed. You have a presence that destabilizes liars. When you walk into the room tonight, my beloved child, the real culprit will shift their eyes. When you ask a simple question, their heartbeat will skip. When you stand quietly, their whole body will become restless. Because guilty people cannot survive silence, silence suffocates them. And you are about to use that silence as a weapon without even realizing it. Tonight, your sister will sense something too. She may sit with her hands locked together, or she may keep touching her face, or she may keep her head down, not wanting to make eye contact. She is not hiding anything from you, she is trying to protect you. She fears that if she tells you everything, you might react in a way that puts you in danger. That fear proves one thing: whatever she saw was bigger than a small conversation, it was something that connected directly to someone's motive. Someone inside your home didn't just create a rumor, they created a strategy. They wanted you emotional. They wanted you distracted. They wanted your sister afraid to speak. They wanted control. But they failed. Because the moment this truth reached your ears, their plans began to fall apart like dry paper. My beloved child, tonight something unexpected will happen. The person behind this trap will make a mistake. They will say something they shouldn't say. They will react to something they shouldn't react to. They will walk into a room they usually avoid. They will call someone secretly. They will text someone with trembling hands. Or they will try to appear extra calm, which makes their fear even more obvious. You will notice it: a shift in their expression, a crack in their voice, a tremble in their reaction. It will be so subtle that a normal person would ignore it. But you are not normal. You were meant to see it. You were meant to understand it. And when you do, everything inside you will click together like pieces of a hidden puzzle. You will realize that the person who pretends to care the most is the one with the most to lose. And that is why they tried to use your sister as a shield, because they hoped you would panic and look away from the real danger. But tonight, the real danger is crawling out from its hiding place. My beloved child, I need you to stay calm when the truth rises. Do not react quickly. Do not confront loudly. Do not show your cards. Watch. Observe. Keep your eyes on their behavior and your heart steady. Because the truth that was meant to break your family will now break them instead. They wanted to trap your sister. They wanted to shake your faith. They wanted to control your emotions. But by the time this night ends, it will be their mask, their game, their secret, and their entire plan that collapses at your feet. And when that moment comes, my beloved child, you will finally understand why this message reached you at the perfect time, right before everything explodes. My beloved child, don't worry, for what I am about to reveal next will pull you even deeper into the truth, and if you stay with me until the last sentence, every hidden thread of this dangerous plan will start tying itself together right in front of your eyes. Tonight, the energy around your home is not just heavy, it is shifting, expanding, twisting, reacting to every breath, every step, every heartbeat inside those walls. Something is unraveling, my beloved child, something that the culprit tried so hard to bury under lies, distractions, and psychological traps. But the truth is like fire, no matter how deeply you hide it, it burns its way back to the surface. And tonight, that fire is spreading silently. Your sister may not speak, but her eyes will carry the weight of something she witnessed but cannot explain. She may move a little slower, sit a little quieter, breathe a little heavier, but all of it is the reaction of a heart surrounded by fear, a heart sensing danger but not knowing how to escape it. And the person behind this entire nightmare, they feel that fear too. They feel it every time they glance at her. They feel it every time they hear footsteps. They feel it every time you walk into the room, because they know you are getting closer to the truth, closer than they ever expected you to be. My beloved child, guilty people do not fear the truth. They fear to escape it. And the person behind this entire nightmare, they feel that fear too. They feel it every time they glance at her. They feel it every time they hear footsteps. They feel it every time you walk into the room, because they know you are getting closer to the truth, closer than they ever expected you to be. My beloved child, guilty people do not fear the truth. They fear the moment before the truth. The anticipation. The silence. The wait. That is what's destroying the person hiding behind this plot. They are terrified of the moment when your eyes finally lock onto theirs with understanding. They are terrified of the moment when your sister breaks and spills everything she knows. They are terrified of the weight of their own lie collapsing on top of them. Tonight, beloved child, when the lights dim and the house grows a little quieter, pay attention to how they behave. They may pretend to sleep early, but their body will not relax. They may stare at their phone, but their hands will tremble slightly. They may try to act busy, but their movements will no longer match their usual rhythm. Guilt disrupts rhythm, it corrupts natural movements and replaces them with nervous hesitation. You will see it. You will feel it. You will sense it even from across the room. And your sister, she will feel it too. She might sit on the edge of her bed, her fingers intertwined tightly, as if she's holding onto something heavier than words. She will look at the door more often, expecting someone to call her, question her, confront her, or blame her. She may even keep touching her hair, her hands, her clothes, small signs of anxiety that reveal she is carrying something she cannot drop. But my beloved child, the truth she carries is not meant to hurt you. It is meant to protect you. She didn't mean to overhear what she overheard. She didn't mean to walk into the wrong moment. She didn't mean to become part of the truth. But once she saw a glimpse of what was happening, she became a threat to someone who cannot afford to let the truth slip out. And instead of facing their actions, instead of admitting what they planned, they chose to twist everything, to create a rumor that could shake both of you at once. They thought fear would silence her. They thought panic would blind you. They thought confusion would keep the truth hidden. But my beloved child, they forgot one thing: fear sharpens intuition. Panic heightens awareness. Confusion breaks illusions. And tonight, their illusion is breaking piece by piece. Watch the corners of the house, someone will be extra alert there. Watch, that reaction will expose everything they tried so hard to hide. My beloved child, the deeper truth is this: the person behind this trap has been planning silently for days. They studied your routines, your sister's routines, the timings, the weak spots, the moments of silence, the rooms where people rarely go. They created this rumor with precision, hoping it would break your sister emotionally and break you mentally. Because a confused heart becomes a controlled mind. But they underestimated you. Your silence tonight will scare them more than any confrontation ever could. Your calmness will feel like a threat. Your steady eyes will feel like bullets piercing through their lies. Your quiet understanding will make them feel exposed even without you saying a single word. My beloved child, tonight you will notice something strange: they will unconsciously keep their phone close. They will hide notifications, flip their screen down, check messages when they think no one is watching. Because the truth of their plan is buried in that phone: messages, calls, instructions, warnings, maybe even the person they're working with. And when your sister walks by, their body will stiffen, their breathing will change, their eyes will flicker with fear. They know she saw something. They know she could expose them at any moment. That is why they created a bigger lie, to cover the smaller truth. But lies layered on top of lies always collapse. And tonight, that collapse has already begun. My beloved child, the moment will come when they cannot hold their mask anymore. Maybe they will slip in their story. Maybe they will comment on something they shouldn't know. Maybe they will accuse too quickly. Maybe they will defend themselves before anyone says anything. Maybe they will avoid the room where your sister witnessed the truth. Maybe they will overreact to something small. But one thing is certain: they will reveal themselves without realizing it. And when they do, everything will fall into place for you. The puzzle will complete itself. The truth will connect. And the entire plan meant to break you will crumble at your feet. Because the truth, my beloved child, always finds its way back to its rightful owner, no matter how many lies try to bury it. Tonight is the night when the liar loses control, when the truth rises, when the mask cracks, when the fear inside the culprit becomes louder than their lies, and when you finally see the face that has been hiding behind all the chaos created around your sister. Stay awake. Stay aware. Stay silent. The truth is walking toward you even as you read this. And when it reaches you, everything will change. My beloved child, don't scroll, because what is about to unfold next is far darker, far deeper, and far more entangled with your own destiny than anything you've understood so far, and if you even blink or breathe too loudly, you might miss the exact moment the truth rises out of the shadows and stands right behind the person who has been trying so hard to stay invisible. Tonight isn't just another night inside your home. Tonight is the night when hidden eyes look at hidden movements, when secrets collide with fear, when silence becomes louder than screams, when lies begin to rot from the inside, and when the person behind this deadly rumor realizes that the universe itself is dragging them toward exposure. My beloved child, as the house grows quieter, as footsteps soften, as doors stop moving, as the air thickens just a little more, something unusual will begin to take shape inside the minds of everyone under that roof. Your sister will feel it first, a vibration, a heaviness, a pull in her chest telling her that someone is watching her more closely tonight than ever before. She may try to distract herself, she may try to act normal, she may look at her phone or pretend to be busy, but her hands will give her away. She will hold things too tightly, move them too slowly, breathe a little faster, because deep inside she knows that the person who started this rumor is somewhere nearby, listening, waiting, observing, calculating. And the culprit, oh, my beloved child, the transformation inside them will be even stronger. Guilt eats the mind from within, and tonight their guilt is starving, desperate, clawing at their sanity. They will try to behave normally, but their thoughts will betray them. Their body will betray them. Their eyes will betray them. Listening, waiting, observing, calculating. And the culprit, oh, my beloved child, the transformation inside them will be even stronger. Guilt eats the mind from within, and tonight their guilt is starving, desperate, clawing at their sanity. They will try to behave normally, but their thoughts will betray them. Their body will betray them. Their eyes will betray them. Watch them closely, beloved child, watch how they sit, how they walk, how they turn their head, how they respond when someone calls their name. Their reactions will no longer align with their intentions. Their fear will leak through every gesture. They may hum a tune to appear relaxed, but their shoulders will stay tense. They may talk casually, but their words will sound rehearsed. They may laugh at something, but the laughter will be slightly offbeat, as if their brain is too busy hiding the truth to understand the joke. That's how guilt works, it disconnects the mind from the body. And tonight, you'll witness that disconnect more clearly than ever before. My beloved child, somewhere around this moment, you might feel your own heartbeat growing heavier. That isn't fear, it's intuition. Your spirit is waking up. Your inner senses are activating. Your soul is rising because it knows a revelation is coming. You might feel like walking to the window, or sitting silently, or observing the room more closely without knowing why. Trust that instinct, it is the universe guiding you. Because the universe has decided that tonight, the truth can no longer stay hidden. And your sister, she will feel that same pull. You may catch her glancing at you from the corner of her eyes, wanting to say something but stopping herself. She is protecting you. She fears that one wrong sentence from her could drag you into a war she never wanted you to fight. But beneath that fear is trust, trust that you will understand her silence, trust that you will sense her pain, trust that your intuition will read what her lips cannot say. My beloved child, Someone in that house has been walking around with a secret that was heavy enough to break their sleep for weeks. They have been terrified that the truth would crawl out through their eyes every time they looked at you. That's why they created this rumor, to shift the attention, to point every eye toward your sister, hoping no one would notice the shadow behind them. But lies can only hide until fear begins to leak from the seams. And tonight, those seams are tearing open. Watch how they react when your sister moves. Watch how they shift their posture when she enters the room. Watch how they answer when someone casually asks a question. Their voice might crack. Their words might stumble. Their expressions might freeze. Their breathing might spike. When guilt gets too heavy, the body collapses under its weight. Their mask is not just cracking, my beloved child, it is shattering. Slowly. Quietly. Beautifully. And every tiny piece of that breaking mask is revealing a part of their true face, one they never wanted you to see. My beloved child, there will be a moment tonight when everything becomes still. The house will go quiet. The conversations will stop. Even the air will pause. It will feel like time itself has frozen, like the universe is holding its breath. That is when the truth will slide closer. That is when the culprit's heart will begin to pound so loudly that they will fear others might hear it. That is when their panic will rise like a storm inside their chest. They will try to act normal, maybe they'll pick up a glass, maybe they'll adjust something, maybe they'll begin a random conversation, but that action will betray them. Their hands might shake slightly. Their voice might tremble. Their eyes might dart quickly toward your sister. That is the universe pushing them toward their downfall. My beloved child, when the moment comes, your sister might accidentally drop something, or she might suddenly stop moving, or she might whisper your name with a shaky breath. That will be the spark. The tiny spark that makes the truth explode inside the culprit's mind. They will feel exposed. Vulnerable. Naked. Seen. They will realize that their lie is burning down around them. And you will feel everything inside you sharpen. Your eyes will narrow. Your heartbeat will steady. Your awareness will become laser-focused. You won't even have to speak. Your silence will be enough to push them toward collapse. Guilty people cannot handle being observed. They crumble when watched. And tonight, they will crumble under the weight of your gaze alone. My beloved child, the moment their truth begins to slip from their expression, everything will begin to make sense. The conversations that felt strange. The moments your sister looked worried. The tension in the air. The rumor that was meant to distract you. All of it will align into a single horrifying timeline. And you will finally understand that this wasn't just a rumor, it was a strategy. A shield. Alone. My beloved child, the moment their truth begins to slip from their expression, everything will begin to make sense. The conversations that felt strange. The moments your sister looked worried. The tension in the air. The rumor that was meant to distract you. All of it will align into a single horrifying timeline. And you will finally understand that this wasn't just a rumor, it was a strategy. A shield. A desperate attempt to bury the truth under your fear. But the universe has chosen you tonight, my beloved child. Chosen you to see what was hidden. Chosen you to feel what was disguised. Chosen you to hear what was whispered behind closed doors. And chosen you to stand in the exact moment the culprit loses control of their own lie. When they break, the truth will spill out like floodwater. Raw. Loud. Unstoppable. And everything they tried to hide will stand exposed in the middle of the room, with nowhere left to run. So stay awake. Stay alert. Stay silent. The truth is closer than breath now, and before this night ends, it will reveal itself right before your eyes. My beloved child, don't scroll, because the moment you drift even for a second, the exact thread that connects everything, every lie, every whisper, every dangerous intention, will slip past your understanding like smoke escaping through a crack, and tonight, more than any other night, you need to see the truth not just with your eyes, but with that silent instinct sitting deep inside your chest that has been trying to warn you quietly for days. As the darkness deepens around your home, as the walls grow colder, as the energy thickens like mist clinging to the floor, something inside the house will begin to shift again, something subtle but powerful enough to pull your attention like gravity itself. Your sister will feel it first. She might sit with her back turned to the door, staring at the wall as if it's whispering something only she can hear, and her mind will replay the moment she heard what she wasn't supposed to. Every breath she takes will carry the fear that the person behind the trap could step into her room at any moment, and that fear will tighten her chest until she feels she cannot breathe. But, my beloved child, this is the moment that terrifies the culprit the most, the moment when silence becomes unbearable for them, when their own heartbeat grows louder than the noises in the house, when every sound feels like a sign that their secret is slipping through the cracks in their carefully built lie. They will begin pacing, maybe slowly, maybe nervously, pretending to look for something, pretending to tidy something, pretending to check something, but really, they will be checking you. They will watch your reactions from the corner of their eyes, they will watch your sister's movements like a hawk, they will listen to every footstep, every door hinge, every breath, hoping, praying that neither of you has put the pieces together yet. But you have, my beloved child. Even if you haven't admitted it out loud, your spirit already knows. Your intuition has been whispering the truth to you quietly, and tonight it will begin to scream. You will feel a strange pull toward a certain room, a certain drawer, a certain shadowed corner, as if something inside it is calling for you, demanding to be seen. And as you move toward it, the culprit will panic. Their breathing will become shallow, their steps will become louder, their voice will force a calmness that their body cannot match. They might suddenly start a conversation, or they might call out your name, or they might ask a meaningless question, anything to distract you, anything to redirect your attention, anything to stop the truth from landing in your hands. But their desperation will reveal more than their silence ever could. My beloved child, the deeper truth is this: the person behind the rumor thought they could scare you into blindness. They thought that by throwing your sister into a fake danger, you would lose your focus, lose your clarity, and lose your ability to see the real threat. They never expected you to stay calm. They never expected you to watch quietly. They never expected you to sense the vibrations in their actions. And now, every step you take is unraveling them mentally. Your stillness is destroying their composure. Your silence is tearing their confidence apart. Your presence is suffocating their lies. Watch carefully, my beloved child. Tonight, the culprit will make the biggest mistake yet. They will try to control the environment. They will check doors, they will rearrange things, they will open and close objects repeatedly, pretending everything is normal, but nothing about their behavior will feel normal. And your sister, she might whisper your name with a shaky voice, or she might sit with her knees pulled close, her fingers nervously tapping her legs, her lips trembling from the weight of the truth she hasn't shared. She will want to tell you everything, but fear will chain her words to her throat. Because she knows the culprit is close. Very close. Close enough to hear her. And your sister, she might whisper your name with a shaky voice, or she might sit with her knees pulled close, her fingers nervously tapping her legs, her lips trembling from the weight of the truth she hasn't shared. She will want to tell you everything, but fear will chain her words to her throat. Because she knows the culprit is close. Very close. Close enough to hear her. Close enough to stop her. Close enough to twist her truth into another lie. My beloved child, the tension between silence and truth will soon grow unbearable. You might feel your skin prickle, your heartbeat slow down, your mind sharpen as if someone is guiding your thoughts into place like puzzle pieces snapping together. That is your spirit preparing you for the moment the truth rises like a storm. The culprit might step into the hallway and freeze when they see you. They may avoid your eyes entirely, or they may stare too long, unsure of how much you know. Their lips may twitch nervously, their fingers might fidget, their chest may rise too fast. Watch their shoulders, the guilty cannot hide their shoulders. They tighten under lies. They lock under fear. They drop under surrender. And tonight, their shoulders will betray them. My beloved child, there is something else you do not know yet. Your sister has been protecting one detail, one small but powerful detail, something that she didn't tell anyone, something that she thought would put you in danger if she revealed it. It could be a name. A message she saw. A face she recognized. A sentence whispered behind a door. Something that connects the culprit directly to the trap. And tonight, her mind will race. She may pace around, sit suddenly, stand suddenly, bite her lips, rub her forehead, or stare into empty space because that detail is burning her from the inside. She knows that if she speaks it aloud, everything will explode. But she also knows that if she keeps it inside, the culprit will grow bolder. Meanwhile, the person behind this trap will keep glancing toward her room, their panic rising like boiling water inside a sealed pot. They will try to distract themselves by doing something meaningless, adjusting a curtain, checking a light switch, refolding something, pretending to drink water, but their hands will tremble. Their mind will spiral. Their heartbeat will betray them. Because deep inside, they know they no longer control the situation. You do. My beloved child, there will come a moment when the house becomes so silent that you can hear your own heartbeat echo inside your ears. And in that silence, the truth will rise, not loudly, not violently, but silently, like a shadow stepping into the light. You might notice a drawer slightly open that wasn't open earlier. You might notice a reflection in a window showing someone watching when they think no one is looking. You might notice a message notification lighting up someone's phone at the exact wrong moment. And that single moment will expose the entire plan. The culprit will freeze. Their soul will freeze. Their entire lie will freeze. They will understand that the truth has arrived at their doorstep. And that is when the universe will place the entire truth in your hands. Because, my beloved child, once the truth decides to reveal itself, nobody, not even the one who created the lie, can stop it. Tonight, everything shifts. Tonight, the mask collapses. Tonight, the truth begins to breathe. Tonight, the guilty stand trembling in their own shadow. Tonight, you become the center of revelation. My beloved child, don't scroll, because now I will tell you everything in a way that you will understand clearly, without any confusion, without any heavy words, only the pure truth of what is happening around you. Listen carefully. Tonight, inside your house, there is a person who knows that your sister has seen something important. She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't break a rule. She didn't commit a crime. She simply saw something she was not supposed to see. That is why the person behind this rumor is scared. Very scared. They know that if she speaks even one sentence, their whole plan will break instantly. And that is why they created this lie about her getting arrested. They wanted to make her afraid. They wanted to make you confused. They wanted you to panic so that you don't focus on the real truth. My beloved child, let me explain it very simply. Your sister knows a secret. This secret belongs to someone inside your house. That person has been pretending to be calm, pretending to act normal, pretending everything is fine, but their eyes, their reactions, their behavior cannot lie. Tonight, you will notice them acting strange. They may walk too slowly or too fast. They may speak too softly or too loudly. They may avoid your sister or look at her too quickly. These small things will tell you who is scared. And the person who is scared is the person who started this rumor. My beloved child, your sister is trying to stay quiet because she doesn't want you to get hurt. She is holding the truth inside her because she is trying to protect you. She may look worried. She may sit alone. She may check her phone again and again. But it is not because she is guilty, it is because she feels someone watching her. She feels the pressure. She feels the danger. And she doesn't know how to tell you without causing chaos. Now listen to me carefully. The person behind this lie will make a mistake tonight. A big mistake. They will say something they shouldn't have said. They will react to something too quickly. They will look at your sister with fear. They will avoid looking at you. Their voice will break. Their hands will shake. Their story won't match. And in that moment, the truth will come out in front of you. My beloved child, remember this simple rule. The person who fears your sister is the person who created the rumor about her. Because if she didn't know anything, why would they try to scare her? Why would they try to distract you? Why would they panic every time she walks past them? It's because she has something they don't want her to reveal. And tonight, their fear will grow so strong that they won't be able to hide it anymore. You will see it clearly. You will feel it instantly. Your heart will tell you who is lying. And once you notice their panic, everything will make sense. My beloved child, understand this very clearly. Tonight is not the night your sister gets in trouble. Tonight is the night the real culprit gets exposed. They tried to trap her. They tried to confuse you. They tried to hide the truth. But the truth is stronger. And it is coming out slowly, step by step, heartbeat by heartbeat, reaction by reaction, until the mask breaks completely. Stay calm. Stay silent. Just observe. The truth will walk directly toward you. And the person who did all this will not be able to run anymore.